Hello everyone, I am Dresden and welcome back to another episode of Driving Until Destroyed. This is episode 14 and episode 13 had a couple of issues. Of course, episode 13, unlucky 13, what do you expect with the game crashing and all that fun stuff? Anyways, getting into episode 14, we have starting off here the FFE Motorsports V10 35 SP. This is a Le Mans looking sort of car. At least I believe it's a Le Mans looking car. Le Mans. You guys can go ahead and correct me with that. I have had to turn on throttle control for this because if I don't, it would be spinning more than it is now. I'm obviously very good at driving this thing. I've definitely driven it before. This is not my first time ever. No. Now, of course, I do have to floor it. Oh, it's flying. Oh, it's flying. Oh, it's Oh, it's dead. Alright. Well, that was fast. So, of course, I have to floor it, and if that means it soaring into the distance, that means it's soaring into the distance. There's nothing I can do about that. Cause of death, flight. I think that's what I'm gonna put down. Flight caused it to die. I guess on to the next vehicle then. So next up, we have the ibishu covet race. I called it the remastered. ibishu covet remastered. This isn't the actual covet. It is a mod, and it looks like a remastered version of it. I do believe that might be what it said on the workshop thing anyway. So, or on the repository. So I'm just going to say remastered and just go with it. Also, I've decided that on that big hill there, I'm going to have to either slow down or let off the gas in some vehicles. Or else what happened in the last vehicle is going to happen to this. And even though it was spectacular, we don't want all the vehicles going out by flying into the water. Even though it would make for a pretty funny video. So we just rode over. It does sound like we are bottoming out or getting very close to bottoming out already, which is probably not a good thing to hear. Actually, now if that's bumper, I can remove it. No, I don't think it's bumper. If it is, don't want to pull the wheel. No, that's not a bumper. That's the frame, y'all. It's done. That is some real frame damage, though. To stop it from moving like that. I mean, it can move if I turn it like that, but can't actually move forwards normally. Dang. Didn't make it too far either. We're having problems this episode. I guess race vehicles just aren't the right way to go. So, if race vehicles aren't the way to go, how about an off-roader? This is the ibishu hopper crawler, added in one of the more recent updates of the game when they remastered the Canyon map. Remastered the, I guess the Utah map. Now we have seen problems with off-roaders like this before, in the fact that their wheels are very open, very wide open in that matter. And so off of these larger jumps, they can easily land wrong and snap off. However, this one is made for a course like this in some regard. So it should do fairly fine. Wow. Okay. Yep, that proves my theory. That really just proved my theory. Now, this is most likely all-wheel drive. Don't starve of oil. Let me flip you over. Okay. Is this all-wheel drive? Yeah. So, we can get over 20 miles an hour, which we can. We can continue on. It just ripped off something. I don't know what it ripped off. Ripped off a fender, it looks like. So that was a very bad landing off of that jump for the off-roader here. Very strong off-roader normally, in normal cases. But of course the wide open wheels do not help with that. We might end up going through 4 vehicles in this episode, guys. If the 3 don't even make it a mile even. This one might not even make it a mile. But normally the more surprising vehicles will lead in this sort of thing. The vehicles you won't expect. If you expected this thing to make it far, I did too. However, there's normally surprises that lead these things and leave the reasonable vehicles in the dust, as we are seeing here. Uh-oh. Oh! However, the race vehicle did not fare good, which is good. Good thing. Because that kind of suits, you know, how you'd think it would go. So we did make it over the big jump. That was the main concern. Now we just have to make it another lap to the big jump again. And if that happens, we'll see. Now, the one devastating thing is this jump up here, not this one, but the next one. That one can definitely get you. It's not one you'd think can get you, but it'll get you. It'll get you good. That was an accident. Let's not flip it all the way over. Flip over. Thank you. This jump here, we don't have enough speed. You will slam into the side of the road. There's normally a road here. Right there. Actually, very smoothly over the bumps. Didn't even take it like a jump. Oh! Alright. No need to show off. So, over the rocks now. Rear axle is very exposed. It is alright. It did get snagged by a couple rocks, but nothing major happened, and that is a good thing. I don't think we're going to go through 4 vehicles in this episode. I think this is going to be the 3rd and final. I want to try to keep it to 3 vehicles, and if the video isn't even 10 minutes long, it's not even 10 minutes long. If it's 30 minutes long, it's 30 minutes long. You know, that sort of deal. Now, if one vehicle survives for like 15, 20 miles and survives 20 minutes and stuff, I'm not going to do more vehicles. It'll just be a 1 vehicle episode. It'll be a one-off, probably, because not many vehicles are going to do that. Wow, that was bad. I shouldn't have done it like that. Also, the engine is now starved of oil. Oh. Didn't hit the wheel. We're good. It hit the front of the vehicle, but that's alright. Yeah. Open wheels. Definitely a scary thing on this course. The open-wheeled vehicles are. Courses like this that can easily rip a wheel off. And it's really not looking too happy. It's still going. I'm impressed that it's still going. To be completely honest. It's still moving. Not very far or fast. But it is getting 30 miles an hour. It is spinning out a lot. Oh, this is a donut machine now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Look, even off-roads, like an off-roader. Good thing. I'm surprised that that rear suspension is still holding up as well as it is. Uh-oh, don't spin. Not on the lead up to the jumps. Even though this isn't the jump, you don't want to spin on that hill. Because there's cliffs on either side, basically. And that might not end well. Oh, sorry about the sniffling, guys. My allergies are really bad today. Didn't take nasal spray. I have recorded 3 of these episodes in a row. I probably sniffled a lot in all of them. Uh-oh. Oh! Humongous hit on that front left. Huge hit on that front left. I am surprised the wheel did not fall off from that. It looks very bad. It is actually getting caught in the fender. It's going to rip the fender off. Can we get up that? Now, usually, when it comes to this thing, if it can't get up a hill, it's going to be counted out. Uh-oh. However, I will make an exception here. If I can get it out to here before it hydrolocks. I did not. I mean, that's how it's supposed to go anyway. If it can't get up a hill, it's out. So, took a couple of big hits to that. Look at the steering. That is not very healthy at all. Rip the fender off. Get the fender off. We could wiggle our way down, but overall a good performance from the hopper crawler. So now onto the leaderboard. For episode 14. So in 7th place, we have the Ibishu hopper crawler, which went 3.5 miles and failed because the axle snapped on it. In 22nd place, we have the ibishu covet remastered race, which went 0.8 miles and got the frame caught. And in 24th place, we have the FFE Motorsports V1035 SP, which went 0.3 miles and broke because it just flew through the air into a river, which is not normal. And that is also our new last place winner, which is very thrilling. So as you can see, I put this down as the steering being the issue that caused it to go out. Technically, it was the steering, or not the steering, the axle. I put this down as the axle that caused it to go out. Technically, that axle caused it to not be able to climb that hill. If it had all 4 wheels, it would have been fine. So that's how I put it out. However, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button, leave suggestions in the comments of vehicles I should use, and vehicle subjects like off-road. Should I do an episode that's all off-road, episode that's all demolition derby vehicles, so on and so forth. However, until next time, this has been Dresden, and until next time, this has been Dresden. I said that, and goodbye.